and welcome to the Asylum. I'm your host, Don, and with me for the last time in a while, Jeremiah.
Hi, we watched a movie.
We watched Nightmare Wedding, also known as The Best Man, also known as, what was the other name it was under? It was something Spanish. But when I looked it up, that's what it came up under.
Um, I don't remember the other name, but I'm just gonna start up. This is one of those movies that you
Les
watch the trailer and go,
Secret, Les Secret de la Marie.
this is one of those movies that you look at the trailer and go, this looks better than an Asylum movie. And it is. But the problem is, a good Asylum movie is still not a good movie. But it is
So
better than Asylum movies. But the problem is that also means it takes away the schlock that
not a
Asylum
high
fun
bar.
is.
It's definitely not a high bar. So I didn't know how to feel about this movie because honestly, if I didn't know this was an Asylum movie, I would have thought it was like a mediocre to okay drama. But it's an Asylum movie, which means it's really good for an Asylum movie. But it's not a good movie entirely. I enjoyed the premise though, but there's just like I don't know. So the idea,
So I'll explain the premise. Come to it briefly. Girl's about to get married. Her fiance brings his best friend and his best man, who was someone she slept with like 6 years before. This causes drama as he wants to break them up and basically get revenge in a way. But this happened 6 years before, and fiance acts like she's cheating on him right then and there with everything. And also people die, and it's not a secret who does it because whoop, you see it. And this movie is kind of like a mix of the relationship drama stuff with exes. That's like in the. I've read all the Wikipedias for all what happens after 50 Shades of Grey because I was curious why the heck they continued a series that's mostly supposed to be fantasy, Twilight fan fiction, and apparently it goes in weird relationship. So think about that mixed with the movie Fear with Matt Damon.
okay.
From if you don't if Fear if it's the one with Fear and Reese Witherspoon and Matt Damon, where he's a boyfriend, they try breaking up, and then he's like stalking her the rest of the time.
Sure. I know what you're talking about.
But
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's like a stalker, sociopathic, manipulator, narcissistic character
mhm.
is the guy who's after her, and she slept with him one time back in college before she's like literally right as she was starting to date her fiance. Like they went on a date and then he came over afterward and they got it on. And he's been obsessed with her for 6 years and he's been playing this long game of like insinuating himself in with the husband or the fiance so that he can break them up so that he can step in and take over. That's pretty
He's
much
not
it.
subtle about it.
He's not subtle at all.
Zero subtlety.
Zero subtlety. That's pretty much it. There were some interesting scenes in this movie. It was interesting to watch the guy kind of manipulate the whole situation, but there's also points where you're just like, really, like really, really that the fiance is going to go skinny dipping with the slutty sister at the bachelor party, really? So like, eh. So I don't know how I
and
feel
and
about
really
this.
really with the best friend where it's like, oh, you're by a cliff, oh, he's gonna, oh yeah, you get pushed, oh no, she fell.
Shoved her straight off the side. And then at the end, he manages to kidnap the female lead.
Which is in the trailer. The trailer has that scene with her in the trunk. Like, really? You putting that in the trailer?
Apparently, but he manages to kidnap her, and then she like comes to, and he's like going on about how he's gonna kill both of them, and they're gonna be together forever. And then she is just like, "Bro, we slept together once. and I never thought about you again after that. Like, you're not important to me at all, which somehow worked and didn't just result in him murdering her on the spot, because he lets her out of the car and then he drives off a cliff. So the ending was a little weak.
Don't you forget about me. Don't. No, that's not in there. They couldn't afford that song.
Right, for real. But yeah, so that's Nightmare Wedding in a nutshell. It's not bad, but it's not good enough that I would say you need to go see it. Like, it's not. It's like Jeremiah said, because it's a legitimate movie that they put, like, it's got a plot, it's got actual acting, it's got actual, like, thought out scenario and all that. But because they put so much effort into making a real movie, they lost the thread of what makes Asylum like Asylum, which is like the schlocky ridiculousness or just making fun of it. Because you can't really make fun of this movie, as you can see from our conversation. There's not much to make fun of. It's just a movie. But yeah, that's Nightmare Wedding. Any final thoughts on Nightmare Wedding, Jerry?
I'd say watch the trailer. Yes, watch it. It's gonna give away the ending anyway. And if it looks like a movie you'd enjoy, you probably will. I don't watch this type of movie. I might read the Wikipedia articles of them because I'm like, what the heck is this movie? How is there a plot for 3 movies? But if it's the type of movie that looks appealing to you, you'll probably enjoy it well enough. It's still an hour and a half. It is Asylum, so like they don't waste literally any time. But if it's an Asylum movie you want, this is not going to give you what you think you're getting from an Asylum movie.
Exactly.
If it's a type of like drama thriller, that type of thing, there's worse ones. There's a lot worse ones, and it's short enough that you're not really going to waste much time, which is a good thing. So, yeah, go for it. Honestly speaking, this is probably one of the ones with the worst cover. You look at the cover, and you're like, that is just not appealing. Asylum. Where's like, why isn't there a giant snake coming out of his eyes or something?
Cover honestly looks like when I'm watching like IDTV on Discovery Channel and it's some new show about like your neighbor or something. Like, that's what the cover looks like. It looks like a murder television series like thrown together. Cover is just, I don't know.
Let me show them that cover.
Yeah, go ahead.
So first of all, there's an alternate cover.
Oh.
Which looks better.
Yeah,
it is not this movie, though.
Has nothing to do with the movie, but it does look better.
I'd watch that movie. But, you know, this movie's filmed in the digital camera era, so it looks better than anything from the 2000s. The actors aren't terrible. So if you look at him, you're like, he looks like a villain, doesn't he? He just looks like a villain.
It reminds me of Josh from Until Dawn, where like the second you see him, we're like, that's the bad
guy. Oh no, they're so close to places.
I wonder if he's gonna shove her off that cliff.
Oh look, there's a screenshot. Okay.
Sister. Is that a picture of someone's TV?
Or someone's camera recording the TV?
What? Yeah, that's another one. That was the mom.
There's
There's the actual cover, which is actually accurate. Like,
it's accurate.
This might be the most accurate Asylum cover of all.
It's just kind of boring. Like, I do like the blood splatter in the title thing right here, but like the font and everything, it just looks cheap for a place that like makes a lot of money based on its covers alone. But I guess this one, they're like, we can't make it any different. So
it looks like one that we would have made in high school for a movie. You know, this is a way better cover.
And then there's that looks like it's from the 90s and looks like it's an episode of like Law and Order.
Yeah.
Dun dun.
So, but yeah, so that's Nightmare Wedding. But yeah, so now we have an announcement to make. Jeremiah is going to be taking a break from Asylum for a while. I think that just the level of utter crap that he has had to watch over the last year, 2 years, year and a half. How long have we been doing
I
this?
think we're on 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just starting to wear him down a bit. So he's going to take a break from Asylum for a while.
But we have such a backlog of stuff. Like we have board game stuff we recorded, I haven't posted yet. I think we're a couple. I'm at least 2 shorts behind on Asylum, and I don't think I posted Attack on Titan. Right? Was that the last one?
I think you did a post Attack on Titan. Let me look.
But
you also have, I want to say, 4 or 5 videos that I've sent you since I got back.
Yeah,
I haven't posted yet.
I think I posted Friendship Game though.
I sent you one today.
Did I finally post Friendship Game?
Let me look here. Videos. Oh, in fact, let's see the remake. Friendship Game is posted, but the last Asylum that was posted was 3 Musketeers 12 days ago.
Well, we did 2 shorts after that.
We did. That's true.
We did Alien Hunter and Alien Origin.
Actually, we did 4 shorts since then. Well, I guess Dragon Quest was technically posted beforehand, but we done Alien versus Hunter, Alien Origin, Headless Horseman.
So we're not that far behind.
We haven't done a full length one in like 2 weeks. But yeah, so Jeremiah's taking a break for a little bit. But even though he is taking a break, there ain't no brakes on this train. So I will be continuing the Asylum movies without him until he feels like he can come back to it. What we're gonna do is he's gonna spin the wheel, and that's gonna decide the next movie I watch. And then after I watch that movie, he'll spin the wheel twice, and I will watch both of those movies because I don't know if you guys have noticed our trend lately, but there's been some movies that just aren't worth talking about, and we've just been making shorts. So he's going to spin the wheel twice after this one. So he's going to spin it this time. I'm going to make a video off that one. After that one, he's going to spin the wheel twice every time. He's going to put both movies in the description of the next video so you guys know what to look out for. And then I'm going to make a short and a full length of both of them. That makes sense. That makes sense to you, Jer?
Yes.
Yeah. That way, that'll also hopefully help us get through the 114 movies we still have left.
Can you see this?
I can. Wheel of Asylum.
It's going to be like the one that I want to watch.
I know, right? Tell us the movie We Will Burn. Fast and Fierce. That's my guess. 9/11 Commission Report, Jer. I know how excited you've been for this one. Are you sure you want to quit?
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure this is terrible. Why would they make this a movie? Why would they make a movie about the 9/11 Commission Report?
I don't know.
Do you want to spin 2 just in case you need another one?
Yes.
In case this is a documentary by the Asylum?
I can't imagine that it's actually a documentary.
But you can't imagine this is the 9/11 Commission Report that they're going to make like schlock. Because if you want to offend people, let's make fun of 9/11.
Great, good Lord. 9/11 Commission Report. I can't even see what's happening. Bam. All right. 9/11 Commission Report is on Fubo, Tubi, Crackle, Pluto, FilmRise, and Plex. So if you want to watch 9/11,
probably on YouTube as well. Most of these are on YouTube.
So you want to watch 9/11 Commission Report? That's where you can watch that. And our other option for this week is Alien. The one Alien movie that is not on my list of shorts to do.
It knows you.
All right. So Alien Abduction is our other movie for this week. If I can spell abduction correctly.
Abduction.
Let's see. I don't know if this is the right one. No, this is probably not the right one. This one looks too good to be an Asylum film.
Alien abduction Asylum.
You know what year it is?
It's from 2005.
So the one that popped up when I typed in alien abduction was 2014.
I know it because it says Eric Forsberg.
2005. Available on. It'll load. Available on Fubo, Voodoo, Tubi, Crackle, Pluto, Vix, whatever that is, Plex, and FlixFling, and probably YouTube. So plenty of options for alien abduction and
the 9/11 Commission report.
If I were to guess, 9/11 Commission report's probably going to be a short. I feel like it's going to be bad.
Do you want a hint on what IMDb thinks of each of them?
Sure.
So the 9/11 Commission report has a 2.9 out of 10.
It's not bad for Asylum.
And the description is more chilling than Syriana and United 93, both of which are Academy Award-winning movies. United 93 is terrifying, like legitimately terrifying. The event highlights that the best-selling report from 9/11 Commission exposed a string of missed opportunities that led to our nation's greatest tragedy. Why the heck is this a movie?
Don't know. I just don't know.
And then Alien Abduction. Alien Abduction 2005. Eric Forsberg. That looks like an Asylum cover. 2.6 out of 10. After being abducted by extraterrestrials, Jean and her friends are committed to a top-secret government-run institution to undergo tests and be brainwashed. One is rated R for nudity.
Which one?
The one that was filmed before they learned digital cameras in the Asylum. And the 9/11 Commission report is rated R for content.
It could be literally anything. But yeah, so 9/11 Commission report and alien abduction coming into your face holes over the next week. And then we'll see how things go from there. Right, Jer? So yeah, okay, thanks, bye. Oh, wait, actually, no, I got to do the spiel. Everybody say goodbye to Jeremiah. If you want to say goodbye to Jeremiah, make sure that you put a comment in the comment section telling Jeremiah how much you love him and that you want him to stay making videos and great content for you people. Or if you have anything you want to talk about, Nightmare Wedding, or anything else, please also drop that into the comments. Think about liking, subscribing, donating, whatever you want to do to help us build this community. We have a lot of good stuff coming. We got more book reviews coming up. We got more horror movies. We got some more shorts. Yeah, and I think we got some more game reviews too, right, Jer?
Okay, yes, I'm here. Yes, we have. I don't think I posted. I think we have 3 or 4 left that we did when you were here.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot more after that.
Yep. And I sent you Final Girl, yeah. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good, because I think I erased it off my hard drive. So if you don't have it, it's going to be just like Hell House.
I sure hope I have it. I remember seeing something.
Thanks, bye.